Box Nation TV, right?
Yeah, all one word. BOX
Yeah.
Nation TV.
Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, let me refresh.
Under posts, scroll down. Keep going. When the
Looking,
page
man.
comes up.
But anyways, was he doing it a lot faster, Lee? What's going on in
No,
this
he's
one?
not even doing it faster. He's just doing it with authority. Like he's trying to put the hammer
Oh, there we
through the
go.
tire.
Here it is.
Okay, tell me if that's not totally different. Look how he hits. I'm driving the hammer into the tire. I'm driving the like it's the same size hammer,
Right, right. I hear you.
right?
It's almost, and it's hitting the same exact spot every
Now I
time.
will admit that Huey Fury is a heavyweight and he is a bigger human than Canelo. But he's using the technique correctly, which is you drive the hammer into the tire. That's what the idea is, practicing that swing and working on your shoulders. Does that look a little bit better
Oh yeah, no, I mean, come
than
on.
Daddy's big hammer?
And also you can see he's getting in a lot more swings. You know, Chavez was more of a 3 seconds between every swing.
Oh, no kidding. He picked the thing up and held
Boom,
it and looked at it.
boom.
Yeah, this
I tell
guy's
you, it reminded me of Big George. He looked like Big George.
this is cardio.
If
This
Foreman,
dude's doing cardio.
if
And
Foreman
for
was
anybody,
160 pounds.
you could probably type in Huey Lewis. What a sense of humor to name your child Huey Lewis Fury. That had to be after Huey Lewis, right? You had to. It's not a coincidence, right? How is his nickname not the News? That's what I want to know. How is he not Huey Lewis, the News Fury? Just asking. Just asking. That'll do it. Did that get the dick taste out of your mouth?
I didn't have a dick taste in my mouth, bro. Sorry.
Well, I'm not homophobic or is.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I love the
I think
story.
we should end on
it's a
a high note.
dude. I love the response to that man. Broken ankle, cut, swelled up. Thinks he learned his lesson, right? I got him. Teach him to fuck with me. Yeah, manhood back. And then that tweet goes on your feed. You're like, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill this dude. he got him so hard with the comeback after he took an ass whooping.
Yep. FightNetRadio.com for all of you listening. I appreciate all of you listening. We will be back Wednesday. Give you a preview show for arguably the biggest welterweight fight in how many years, Andrew?
Since De La Hoya Trinidad, what is that, 99? 98?
Yeah. No, it's before that.
No, 99 or 98.
All right.
Yeah, because
right.
I remember I dated my video. Yeah, I have it on VHS. It's dated.
Oh, we're going to have to go I'll probably have to go out to the garage and get my VHS out and get a VHS player. I don't even have a VHS player anymore.
Remember those VHS tapes, Lee, that would have
of everything.
De La Hoya Corte, De La Hoya Whitaker, like you had them all on one. You know what I mean? Those are the great. You just pop it in on a day you weren't at school or something. Shadow box to three.
Maybe
three
that's
fights.
what we will do as a bonus. Maybe on YouTube we will watch De La Hoya
Corte
on YouTube at the same time. Run commentary. So all you have to do is hit play at the same time. We'll all hit play at the same time. And then we will start watching the fight together.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to our commentary of us. And by the way, we've done.
Or you know what? Let's do the last one. Let's do De La Hoya Trinidad. We'll give our scorecard, Lee.
Okay.
Yep.
Round by round.
On mute. Yes, sir.
And we'll do that as a bonus as we get ready for arguably for the first time in 18. It's taken 18 years for a real fight at welterweight.
Right.
Is that crazy? 18 years. I can't, even saying it doesn't even make sense that I have to say it's been 18 years. 18 years for a real fight at welterweight. A real fight at welterweight. The money division. The first real unification bout. The first time anybody cares. And I'm so excited because Mikey Garcia is probably going to lose.
Danny.
Because I can't.
You said Mikey.
I'm sorry, Danny. They're all the same.
Oh, there you go. What is that supposed to mean, bro?
Right?
Here, I'm saying ghetto. Now you're going to say we're all the same, huh? All right, Lee. All Browns.
Calm down.
He said calm down.
All fighter. No, I went with all fighters are the same.
Oh, okay. I got you. My bad.
Okay, all the Furies are related. All the Garcias are related.
They said we have soft triggers, right?
I've heard that all the Klitschkos are related. Is that true?
I have no idea.
All the McGregors are McGregors. All the we should probably do that one day. How many fighters all have the same last name? Like, I just was looking at the title holders. There's a Corrales who's got a title.
I always think all gypsies
lightweight
are related. All the gypsies in boxing are related. I always thought that one.
Here's the question that I have. How does Zhao not have all the... How does Shiming Zhao not have all the vacated titles?
What happened to that guy? Man, Top Rank really...
No, he's the WBO champion, but how does he not have the WBC and IBF? No, I don't believe that Bob's ever giving up on that project. I don't... Bob's going to find a way into Macau. I was just looking at all the titles, and I was amused at there's a Corrales who has a WBA title. We've never discussed him, or I would make all the Corrales jokes. We've talked about Vargas before because I make all my Jesse Vargas jokes. Cruiserweight, nobody knows any cruiserweight, so it doesn't matter. I'm still amazed that Adonis Stevenson still has figured out a way not to fight Andre Ward.
Yeah, I know. Another guy who just fell off.
He's another year away from his Andre Ward fight.
Just fell off the face of the earth, really.
Right?
They got blank checks, Lee. They don't need to sell tickets. They don't need to fight big stars. That's the problem with America's circuit right now. We have a company that's handing out money with no kind of nothing coming back. You know, like what do these fighters have done that grants them to make 1.3 million or 1.4? Who have they fought in? What tickets are they selling? Has anyone said Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman's a sellout and tickets are going on sale right now for $5,000 on the internet? Lee, do you want to do a quick ticket update? Can we even see what the tickets are looking like for that fight?
For
Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, the biggest welterweight fight in 18 years. 2 undefeated world champions throwing down on Saturday night. What are the tickets looking like?
All right, you got it. Here's your ticket update brought to you by Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, the people who screw you for an extra $20 per ticket for some kind of service charge that I still have yet to ever figure out why I'm paying it.
Right.
Ticketmaster.
Who's that comedian?
Literally the only game in town. Fuck. No doubt about that.
Nope.
They are the only game in town. Recently, I've gotten fucked out of, there's tickets everywhere. Oh,
there you go.
This is not cool. Okay, so for those of you who don't believe me, they have map view. If you don't know what map view means in the world of Ticketmaster, that means you can see all the little dots where there are empty seats. Now, in ringside, the corner seats are still available. Everything else on the floor is taken. There are lifters. The first side lifters on either side are available. And the lower bowl has seats. The upper deck has seats all over it.
The upper deck, Lee. The upper deck.
The upper deck. So I can get front row.
To sell out.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I can have front row, upper deck, ring middle right now. It's a good seat. $99.
No way.
Yeah. That's Ticketmaster price.
No. And on their 30,
row one,
on their 30 for
section
30.
225, row 1, seat 5, that entire row's empty, $99.
People, you need to think about the HBO shows that were done on Hearns, Leonard One, that all the documentaries that have been done on these fights, De La Hoya Trinidad's legendary nights. They talk about it being the biggest event of that night. They talk about the gambling. There was people betting their rent on Tommy Hearns, as they described that fight. De La Hoya Trinidad, 2 countries came to support these. They shut down Las Vegas. There were hotels that were full to capacity.
Here's the part that kills me. So, for those of you who don't know, I could sit section 26, which is a little off of the ring post, right? Middle of the lower section. That's like the side lifter, right? Section 26, row 13, that's midway up, seat 1, so I'm right on the aisle for $157. Ticketmaster price. I can do it right now. I can get Now, don't get me wrong. Like primetime middle seats are $500 to $700, but for $157, I could sit right. That's a good seat. Sorry, and it's up a little bit for a fight of this caliber.
I would love to see what Hearns Leonard same seat in their arena cost in, what was it, 1980? What?
I don't think you could have gotten them.
Right.
Those would have been all hotel. The hotel would have had them.
I'm telling you, Lee, the proof is there now. It's not just, guys in the inside, being conspiracy theorists. Our numbers are showing it. Our events aren't living up to what we as the boxing community is saying they are. When you say something's a Super Bowl, it should make Super Bowl-like numbers, or it's not the Super Bowl, or people just don't care about your sport. No, I don't know which one it is. I'm hoping that, listen, the one thing that I like about what's going on in 2017 so far, the PBC has brought in some very exciting fights. Now, it might not be the fights that the diehards are really interested. I don't think, once again, didn't see anyone on fight week going, Tony Harrison, Jarrett, Hurd, oh my God, this is the greatest junior middleweight vacant title shot of all my life. No, there was no one saying that Harrison, Hurd, if they win, how do you see the winner going up against Lara or going up against Canelo or any of the other bigger names that won? No one. It's like nobody cares about these fights. Yes, they're good. Yes, they were exciting. They were good entertainment. But what is it doing for their careers? And that's where I think the PBC is missing right now. They're not really getting these guys' careers to the next level. We'll see. Time will tell. They have a few big fights coming up. Once again, their backs are on the wall, though, because they're probably going to the UK for the two biggest fights of that company's history right now. And that's going to be Brooke Spence is a huge fight going to the UK, and eventually Joshua versus Wilder.
There you go. That'll do it for this week. Tune in on Wednesday where you will get a bonus play-by-play commentary of Oscar De La Hoya and who? Which fight are we watching?
Trinidad.
Felix.
Yes.
Felix. There you go. And we will talk about Thurman Garcia, Swift, and probably I will be talking more about Angel Garcia repeatedly because I'm fascinated with him.
He's got a big court date coming up. We're going to see what they give him this week. New York has a meeting with him probably Tuesday. I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday here. We'll probably hear something about what the Angel's if he's gonna be in the corner, which I think he will be. It's a little too close to the fight. But at least what they tell Angel about his character, his attitude, whatever he does, might be banned for life. Lee, guess what? Yeah. He doesn't even have a license. This meeting, they're also supposed to grant him a license, bro. His license is expired. Yeah, that's insane, dude. You're talking days before the fight. You're trying to get a license, and you have all of this negative publicity or whatever reports out there about you. It's. We'll see what happens this week. Danny Garcia has threatened to call the fight off if his dad isn't licensed.
There you go. Everybody check it out. We will be back on Wednesday with a bonus episode because it is fight week of arguably the biggest fight in the last 20 years for a unified welterweight champion between Danny Swift Garcia and his naming rights over the other Swift. Who will be the swiftest of this? That would be funny if Hurd showed up.
Hurd just Swift out, though. I couldn't believe it. Chest, back,
with but he's got the lightning bolt. He's got the lightning bolt.
He's like, you will not take my name from me.
Did you notice the woman screaming repeatedly who was close to the ring mic?
Yeah, yes, I did. I don't know. I don't know if that was for the loser or the winner. I don't know. Well, which one was she screaming? I couldn't judge the scream.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
And I swear to God, one of those cracker judges I almost thought made a racial comment before one of the fights. Like, that was such a white hillbilly crowd. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've been a little hard on white people lately. And I didn't do a 20-minute rant on the overtly white crowd that looked like a bunch of hillbillies in a back room watching boxing. But let's just say, go back and watch those referees. I swear that one of those referees slipped in a, do you boys understand? What?
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the ref?
Izu and, yes. Did he not slip in, do you boys understand? Now, I don't think he meant it the way he said, but trust me, when you say it with a Cracker Jack white